stage to showcase all these developments and to foster connections between Indian manufacturers and buyers from India, but also from across the world. Now, I would like to take this opportunity to thank our valued partners. The Sports Goods Toys Export Promotion Council, SGEPC, has been a constant supporter both for Kids India here and for Indian exhibitors at Spielwarenmesse in Nuremberg. My special thanks to Mr. Tarun Devan for his continued encouragement. Thank you so much.
Event for toys in India. Our association with Spielwarenmesse is more than 2 decades old through our participation in Spielwarenmesse in Nuremberg by arranging the India Pavilion, which has grown in numbers and size over the years. I can say with pleasure here that this platform provided by Kids India has given birth to a lot of new exporters from the toy sector. Because the Kids India offers the interaction with the international buyers as well as with the local buyers from across India. World dynamics are changing today. Few international markets are becoming more and more protected. Tariff wars are going on in the world. Each country is trying to strengthen its manufacturing, but so is India. Government is particularly working on strengthening manufacturing in the toy sector, for which some scheme is going to be announced very shortly, which you will hear in the coming months. Our leaders in the government today are well aware of this world dynamics. India is actively engaging with various countries and trading blocs for trade agreements, which are in the form of free trade agreements, economic cooperation.
It's 11:59. 8 minutes baki hai. I'll not take more than 2 minutes, sir. Respected chief guest for the evening, Shri Ashish ji. Sir, belated happy birthday to you, sir. Aapka third ko birthday gaya. Happy birthday from all of us. Mr. Florian, Mr. Tarun Devan, dignitaries on the dais, off the dais. On behalf of TAITMA, I would like to welcome you all, each and everyone present here for the Kids India 25. It's the 11th edition. In 2026, Spielwarenmesse will be completing 75 years of its fair in Nuremberg. And TAITMA, the All India Toy Manufacturers Association, will be completing 50 years. So we wish, God willing, that Spielwarenmesse to complete 100 years and TAITMA at that year will complete 75 years. We wish that the toy industry as a whole grows throughout the world, and in India we manufacture many innovative toys and games for India and the world market. We wish all the exhibitors to have a very successful fair. Shri Ashish ji, the toys and game industry is on the mind of our beloved Prime Minister, Mr. Modi ji. Always, we will approach you for your support and guidance for the industries in Maharashtra. Our children are attracted to the mobiles and their screen time has increased a lot. Worldwide now, the parents and teachers are working on the child's screen time to be reduced. There are education from toys and games to be manufactured, and it's our responsibility as a manufacturer to work on this. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Mr. Florian, CEO Spielwarenmesse, Mr. Tarun, Mr. Shabbir, Mr. Ailawadi ji, Gyanmurthy Sharma ji, Sapuru ji, and all the dignitaries on the dais, off the dais. Let me first congratulate the organizers for having such a wonderful event and exhibition, which is a need of the hours, and also wish well to all the exhibitors, innovators, manufacturers to have their best business out of this place. I genuinely feel that it has been a right decision by the organizers to invite me over here for two things: that I hold the portfolio of cultural affairs also and information technology. And I am saying this proudly for the reason with pretext to the toy industry in Maharashtra and in India, the relevance of the toys is always with the future and past both. And our culture always have taught us, many of us must have been aware about this, in our young days or a child days, the toys is to be the only rightful entertainment for many of us. And therefore our cultural growth, the human growth, the child growth always comes with the toys, and that becomes a custom of the relevant part of the India. In Maharashtra, if you go to the Sawantwadi at the district Sindhudurg, our culture, our religion, our custom carries having production of the toys and make it more affordable and playful for the children. Be it Karnataka, be it Andhra Pradesh, the sizes and the shapes can change, but the production of the toys and the using the same for the education or cultural growth or sentimental growth is always carries together. So we feel as India, we are the oldest manufacturer of the toys. As rightly stated by somebody, the dynamics have changed. Over the period, the world has become one. The world's business has come close, and therefore the dynamics have changed over the period. Today I am so happy to know that in Kids India, when I was going through the details, the growth in the export as far as the Indian manufacturers are concerned has grown more than 200%. Obviously, which is also carries the fact that we are open for the world to get the best from the world. The supply for the world, and as rightly stated by Florence, that these standard and security standards has also been enhanced in our production. I genuinely feel that when we are entering into the new era of Atmanirbhar Bharat, which is the very important project of our beloved Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji, we are focusing more on this innovation and also the manufacturing in the India. But at the same time, our culture taught us that Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, that we want to have a growth of all the world together with India. So we are focusing on the trade agreements, free trade agreements, and many other things. This is the important place where this industry needs to create a lobby group in a way for the world to come together, and let's grow together. Let's the innovation also reaches to a best of the point. Let's have the manufacturing is done with a great standard, and let's make the demand of our young friends to be addressed at correct time with the correct approach. I lastly wanted to make a point and give a thought to all my friends who are into the manufacturing, that keep the target very focused and make it more Indian customary with a religious touch in a sense. While creating the toys, let's concentrate on creating the toy brands. We have seen Superman model IP growing. We have many such models in our Indian culture, which we can create in such a innovative way, where the Indian children's Indian ethos, Indian dynamics, and our religious customary background can also get inculcated by these toys and the brands. And also world will come to know what are the best things which we have in India can be get accessible in this new innovative form. I wish I could have given the example of some of these proposed brand, but I am restricting the same for no controversies. but the friends who are gathered here can understand what I am trying to mean by the same. Our MSME, Government of India, we are always helpful. We wanted to have a change for the best for tomorrow, and at the same time we wanted to have our open market for our worldwide friends by way of import-export both way with a trade agreement correctly. So let's have an innovation, branding with a cultural reach, approach, and our customary production which we have throughout the world, throughout the India, and let's give everybody a space to grow, and that should be the agenda of the Kids India, which is my thought which I wanted to propose for this afternoon. I hope you will get all success in the coming future days, and this industry will grow like anything with fulfillment of the all aspirations of the educations and all the ecosystem pertaining to my young friend. Thank you so much.
This year. What is that you're aiming to achieve with Kids India event this year? So if you could start with that, you can just answer.
Yes, with the Kids India 2025, we want to achieve a new quality level in giving a stage to the Indian toy market. So over the recent years, there's been a tremendous development in terms of innovation, in terms of variety of products, and we want to be the premium platform for new products and new launches. Right now, there was a launch of a new collectible item, very exciting for toy market and also expanding in the kidult segment. So all different segments of the toy market should be really reflected at Kids India, and I think the response we're getting so far is proving that it's working well.
Question.
What is the growth rate in the Indian toy market
I cannot.
as compared to the international market?
I don't have the figures on me. The international toy markets have been slow in the recent 2 years. After a very strong growth during the pandemic, there has been a resettling of the growth rates. As far as I know, the Indian toy market is outperforming this, and given also the high proportion of young people, children in the population, there's a good reason for this. So it's been performing well, and the perspective is also very good.
Thank you.
So clearly the Indian market is doing quite well, whereas the international market you feel has plateaued. And is that the reason why you're seeing a lot of higher amount of participation coming in? Trends that you see, not just in India but globally also, any trends in the toys market that you see which you would like to share?
Well, the trends in innovation in the toy market right now, as we see globally, there is a lot happening in artificial intelligence. So artificial intelligence is going in the production process, it's going in the products, and it's complementing traditional toys. So that's one element we see. Another factor that is consistently high is all licensed toys. So IPs are playing a very strong role for toys generally, and then they're adapted to the different markets. So the same is also true for the Indian market. And last but not least, an overwhelming development is also the development of the so-called kidult market. So toys for grown-ups that never stop playing and never stop really liking toys and collecting, and so approaching this in a playful way as a counterpart also maybe to the reality we face outside.
Yeah,
Hi.
so what is your vision and objective of this UNESCO?
So, sorry?
What is your reason?
What is the reason that you have organized this entire kids event today at UNESCO?
Yeah. Well, we've been at UNESCO many times before, and it's always proven a good and highly accessible venue. And the choice of the venue is always depending also on the availability of dates. And we were very pleased to find a new hall here at UNESCO with a very good infrastructure. So we're happy to be back, and happy to be back in an improved way.
And what is your expect from Indian market?
So in terms of the Indian market,
Yes.
as you said, right,
Yeah.
right now the Indian market is really picking up as compared to the market abroad. You could also possibly add in the elements of kit adults and all the different things that you're seeing across markets. So if you're talking specifically about the Indian market, what are you most excited about when it comes to toys?
Well, most excited, I can say that we always not only showcase here for the Indian market, but as we do the global toy event in Nuremberg, we always scouting here also for interesting exhibitors to be ready to launch on an international scale. So in that respect, the innovation rate is really very high, and everything which is IT related, app related has been strong in the recent part, but also we're always impressed about creative products and handicraft related products. So that's another angle I think India is very strong at, and we're prepared to see more and definitely also see more here at Kids India right now.